I'm pretty sure that without even asking, most of you guys that watch my videos at some point in your lives has been obsessed over a woman. Today, I'll be explaining the dangers of becoming obsessed over a woman, but I'd like to begin by first explaining how guys even get obsessed with a woman in the first place. You see, for us guys, there are two main reasons why we become obsessed with a woman. The first one is because of your sexual desires. You ever notice that, let's say you're a guy that gets 6s and 7s and shit like that, and you finally manage to bag a 10 or a 9. You ever notice how that woman is always on your mind? You probably treat her better. You always feel like talking to her because you don't want to lose her. Well, that's your sexual desires playing a mind game on you and putting fantasies in your head. You're treating her better than all the other women because of her beauty. Your sexual desires is clouding your mind, and before you know it, you become obsessed with her. Like the 6s and 7s that you're used to messing with could be some of the coolest girls, fun to hang out with. But you ever notice that when you snatch that bad one, that really gorgeous looking one, how she quickly takes over your mind? Yeah, that's because of your sexual desires. The second reason we become obsessed is because of potential. The potential that we see in a woman, the hope that she's everything that we think she is in our minds. This is probably the most dangerous thing you can do with a woman, because you're ignoring reality and choosing to not see this woman for who she is or who she's showing you. You see, in guys' minds, and this is one of our greatest strengths and sometimes one of our greatest weaknesses. In guys' minds, we're problem solvers. So we believe that we can fix anything, and this includes people. But what we have to realize is women are people just like us, and it's not our jobs to fix them. So when you're seeing all that potential in her, if she hasn't lived up to that potential on her own, then it's not your job to fix her. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall in love with the potential. Learn to fall in love with what she's really showing you and who she is. If you're a man that lets his sexual desires and the potential that you see in a woman drive you to the point of obsession, the biggest danger that you face is the danger of losing yourself. Your whole world will begin to revolve around her, and no longer will it be about improving yourself. It'll be more about making her happy and keeping her happy, which is not something that's sustainable. And to be honest, you're probably going to come off as clingy if you ever reach that point, because women, they may say they want to be a guy's main attention, but they don't want to be a guy's main focus, because a woman knows that if they're your main focus, that means you're not building anything. You've probably got nothing else going on for you in your life. Not to mention, if you do become clingy and you lose her, you're going to be sulking for a couple months, and it's not that easy to pick up where you left off before you met her. So guys, the best advice I would have on avoiding the dangers of becoming obsessed with a woman is there's nothing wrong with being obsessed with your woman, but you got to be realistic about it. That's why the best advice I can give you guys is to not fall in love with the potential and actually see this beautiful woman that you have for who she is, and don't try to change her. You know what I'm saying? If she's gonna change, if she has a lot of potential in her, then she has to bring that shit out on her own. Okay? Don't become obsessed with the thought of what you think she could be, or the thought of how beautiful she is. Trust me. But it's your boy Jamar. Get in my comment section, leave some comments, like the video if you enjoyed. Like always, thank y'all for watching. I'm out.